Hello everyone, hello friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Tag Lab. I'm just sitting down here in the craft room and I'm drinking a bit of green tea. I'm trying to stave off some type of something that's trying to get me, but I'm thinking the green is going to help me. So I'm here in the Tag Lab today and I am getting all my stuff out that I'm gonna work with today. Get your tag stuff out and come and join me. I'm gonna work with some scraps, some ephemera, and of course, a tag. So get out your stuff. I'll wait a second. I'm gonna do a little collaging today, and I'm gonna work with my neutral scraps or some stuff I got in here. I have some Christmas type thing. I wanna play around with a collage of a Christmas tag. I want to use some scraps. I'm also going to be working with ephemera from the Stamperia Romantic Collection, Gear Up for Christmas by Farrell Taylor. I love this. It's a kind of a steampunk Christmas. I got the ephemera here, so I'm going to be using that. So I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to get going. Hope you all enjoyed the Tag Lab from last week. If you, I'll put a link to it in the description box. And let's get going. So I have my scraps. I have scraps that are neutral and everything like that because I'm working on a masterboard that I want to play with. So I keep all my scraps in these little containers. Got them all labeled like that. So that's my bit of organization so I can find stuff. So this week hasn't been too eventful. Oh, my glue is like runny like water here. Wow, glue. So this week hasn't been very eventful. I haven't done much this week. I had a few appointments. One of my friends from my college days came to town and we went to lunch. And that was pretty nice. I hadn't done that in a while. And the restaurants were so crowded and everything. And we sat by these people who were so loud that we barely could hear each other. But we had a good time. We laughed and everything like we always did. Do you recall, and is this true for you, that you have friends that you haven't seen in a while? I mean, you've talked on the phone and, you know, it's not like an everyday keep in touch or anything like that. But it's just that you do keep in touch. You know, you talk to each other every now and then. You know, you enjoy that part of the friendship that you still remember. And when you say to each other, well, if you come to my town, look me up. And so when they do, they come to town, they look me up. And if I go to their town, I'll look them up. I haven't done much travel yet, but I think I'm going to try to get into it and get something, go somewhere. If I can get good clearance to do that from the medical professionals, I will do that. So, you know, you just talk and you enjoy your friendships and you remember all the times that you did all the crazy things that you guys did when you were younger. And when you start laughing about it, you go, "Oh my God, I did that. When did I do that?" And they tell you, and you go, "What?" You know, because you don't remember yourself doing all that stuff. You're going, "You sure I did that? You sure it was me and not somebody else?" I'm forever saying that. "You sure that was me and not somebody else?" And they go, "No, it was you. It was you." I'm like, wow, who knew? You know, I would say to myself in my head, who knew? You know, because some of the stuff you did back in your day, Some people still have, you know, back in the day, that's the way I put it, back in the day. Some of the stuff I did back in the day, I don't remember. I don't remember what I was doing back in the day. Shoot, I'll be glad if I can remember what I did yesterday. I was trying to figure out, did I have breakfast? What did I eat for breakfast? And I go, oh yeah, I had that, I had those eggs and that thing. Yeah, that's what I had. I'm liking that collage, that little, all that collaging there. I like it. I think I want to put this little strip right here to kind of tie the sides together. I got a lot on this little tag, this little collage tag here. I want to tie it all together by putting this right there, like that. It kind of ties the sides together. I like that. So I got a little bit of everything on it. Oop. I'm gonna have to clean my mat off. See, I'm messing up my mat. Get my mat cleaned up, then I mess it up again. Okay, let's trim these off. I like to, you know, I try with my strips, with my you know, pieces of paper. I try not to keep too much of it. It used to be when I first started collaging and art journaling, I used to keep every little script, because it's a little strip or something. I just go, I'm going to use that. I'm going to be using that, so I got to save that. I'm going to use that. You know, half the time, I never knew what these strips of paper were, and I had a big folder thing full of, you know, just strips of paper. And I'm like, Jay, there's no way in all of the creation-y times are you going to be able to, don't tell me I got my thing stuck in here, now stuck it open, in these creative-y times that you are going to use all that stuff. So what I want is I want Santa. I want my steampunk Santa right there. But what I want to do with steampunk Santa is I want to put him up on some foam. So these stamp, you know, I'm going to tell you one of my favorite papers is Stamperia paper. And when I go to the expo, when they have these scrapbook expo that comes through the towns once a year, I usually always try to find the booth. I think is Ken's Creative something. I'm gonna try to remember it. I'll put that down in the thing if I can find it. They usually have all the Stamperia paper there, because usually when I try to find it on something online, I usually can't find it. I can find some at some places, and then some I can't find. But I love their paper. It's always different and unique and very pretty. And it usually, you know, inspires me to do something. Okay, Santa. Where's my, you know, I've been doing pretty good here, keeping my pokey tool around. This one I can always find. I mean, I have a Christmas pokey tool that I think I'm going to try to look for and put it out so I can have that one. And what I want to do with this tag is I'm going to use it like a Christmas card, that I'm going to put it in an envelope and send it to a friend, and I'm going to write all the stuff on the back of, you know, my Merry Craft stamp on the back, Merry Christmas or something like that, or whatever I want to say on the back of it as I give this to a friend as a Christmas card. And sometimes I don't want to send, you know, I made a whole bunch of cards for my book club. I made 30 cards for my book club, but I don't all the time. Look at Santa, steampunk Santa. So I don't all the time. Now that looks nice, the collage and everything. I like the way that's looking. I want to put, I kind of want everything kind of popped up a little bit. I want things popped up a little bit. So I want to, I sometimes don't want to send cards. But I have this Stamperia paper here, and so I'm going to make some more cards. And what I want to do is I want to play with making a snow globe. I want to make some snow globey cards. Snow globey, is that a word, globey? So I want to make some snow globey cards and get that done. I've been playing, as I'm down here in the craft room, a little Christmas music. I'm enjoying Christmas music now. I'm to that point where I'm just ready for it. I'm ready for the Christmas music. I want that right there like that. That's looking good. That's looking good. Now, what does Santa always have whenever he goes somewhere? Presents. Presents. Santa always comes with presents. And someone told me, and these ephemera are stickers. They're stickers. So I want to stick them down. Get them on here. Got a few of them. I want to stick down their gifts. How is everybody doing with Christmas shopping? Have you decided if you're gonna Christmas shop a lot, or you're just gonna get a few things, or are you gonna this year put the emphasis on gathering and family and just having fun gathering and eating? What have you all decided? Drop it down in the comments what you guys are deciding for Christmas. I know everybody's doing a little bit of something different this year. A lot of people don't want to go with all the traditional stuff that they did before, where you're overspending or something like that, or you're getting small little gifts. I know I was talking to a friend, and she was saying that what they're going to do is they're going to do gaggy gift things. That they don't want to do any real gifts. They just want to do gag gifts. That they're going to spend their time trying to go and find gag gifts. So I'm thinking to myself, that could be funny. That could be fun. Finding gag gifts for everybody and stuff that could, make everybody laugh. And so she said, if I wanted to come over, let her know, and she would, put me on the list, and I could buy gag gifts. But I think I'm going to spend my Christmas close to home and just not, I don't want to get on the road or go anywhere or do anything like that. I just kind of want to be close to home. So Christmas isn't Christmas to me unless there's some holly about, even though holly is one of those things, me and this Poke Tool stuff, holly is one of those things I just love, and the smell of holly and stuff. So Santa needs some right there. He needs a piece right there. And put that back up there. And he needs another piece. I like to work in twos. I was thinking also, if you'd like to, I think for my next tag at the Tag Lab, I am going to make the tag, and I'll also make a kit as a giveaway for that particular tag. So if you tune into the Tag Lab next week and you see the tag that I'm making at the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can win the tag. You can win all the components to make the tag. Okay, let's clean it. I was going to put a thing on it, but I like it just the way it is. It doesn't need a tassel. It doesn't need anything like that. It's perfect the way it is. Let's move this out the way, move the ephemera out the way, and let's showcase our tag here. What do you think, everybody? Look at that. Look at Santa. Let me get you down a little bit closer. There, look at Santa. How's he look? He looks good. So let me say thank you for joining me today. I hope that you were successful with the tag that you were making. If you were making a Christmas gift tag, remember that your tags can be used instead of Christmas cards. So think about when you're making your tags, think about a different way to use it. You don't have to always hang it on a present. Put it in an envelope. Write some good words on the back. I'm going to put some good paper on here. Write some good words on the back and send that off as a Christmas card, because this would be a lovely Christmas card, I'm thinking. So let me know what you think. What would you use your tags for? Down in the description, in the comment section, let me know what other ways you would use a tag like this. You could put it on a present. I'll give you two. Put it on a present and give it as a card. Give me two more. Down in the description box, everybody give me some more. So thank you for joining me today. I'm hoping you're enjoying the series, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. I'll see you. Don't forget, self-care is not selfish. This is the perfect time to start taking some time, have a cup of tea, and take care of yourself. Bye now.